The death toll in the deadly Telangana factory blast on June 30 rose to 38 so far. 9 people are still missing in the high-intensity explosion that threw the workers up to 100 meters. The company in question, Sigachi Industries Limited in Pashamailaram, a village in Patancheru Mandal of Sangareddy district, made a press release on July 2. The pharmaceutical company denied the reactor explosion as the cause of the accident. The company said it was fully cooperating with the ongoing investigation to determine what went wrong. Preliminary investigations by the Pollution Control Board or PCB suggest that the explosion at Sigachi Industries in Pashamailaram was likely triggered by the overheating of reactor dryers. A senior PCB official said that the unit had no prior violations or complaints and the last joint inspection was conducted in March 2024. A full environmental assessment will also be conducted once rescue operations are complete. The State Department of Factories officials said the disaster could have been averted had the corrective measures been implemented in time. While officials are pointing to managerial negligence, several workers have questioned the role of the Factories Department and the Pollution Control Board in ensuring the enforcement of safety protocols. D. Sridhar Babu, the Industries and Commerce Minister, expressed anger over the Sigachi management's absence a day into one of the disastrous tragedies that the state has seen.
We are sorry to say that your top management is not here after 24 hours. So if he's so preoccupied, why he has to run the factories? Now, such a major incident, a fatal incident, accident has taken place. And our government will definitely take it as a very serious view. And our Minister for Labour and Minister for Medical and Health are supervising from the past 24 hours. They can spare some time. Your management doesn't have some time to come here, right?
So the executive chairman, the founder, and executive vice chairman, the co-founder, both had come yesterday to see everything. It's only when people sorted, okay, maybe
our point is,
could be under
what would have been the proper reason for it? Because the director of factories have been telling that already some sort of indication has been given.
The company has committed an ex gratia compensation of ₹1 crore to each of the families of the deceased, while it will also bear medical expenses and rehabilitation support for those injured. On Monday morning, 143 workers were on duty at the time of the blast around 9 a.m. At least 35 others were injured in the explosion that was so intense that it was reportedly heard by residents in a nearby town 2 kilometers away.
రీసెంట్గా 2-3 రోజుల డ్యూటీకి వెళ్ళి ఫస్ట్ జనరల్ షిఫ్ట్కి వెళ్ళాడు. వెళ్ళగానే 9:15 గంటల అయిందంటే మనకు 1 గంటకు తెలిసింది. అయితే మనకు 1 గంటకు తెలిస్తే వెళ్ళడానికి అక్కడ ఇంకా మనకు రాని వస్తుంది అక్కడంతా హడావిడి చేస్తున్నారు. మనకు సాయంత్రం అయినా నైట్ అంతా అక్కడే ఉన్నాం కానీ లోపల రానియలేదు. ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళినా కానీ అక్కడ ఇక్కడ ఉన్నారని చెప్తున్నారు. కొన్ని హాస్పిటల్ పేరు ఇచ్చారు, ఇక్కడ అని చెప్తున్నారు. 3-4 హాస్పిటల్ చెప్పారు కానీ అక్కడ తిరిగాము, ఎక్కడికి లేదు.
Telangana CM Revanth Reddy visited the accident site and the injured at a hospital on Tuesday.
ఈ దురదృష్టకరమైన సంఘటనలో ప్రాణాలు కోల్పోయిన వాళ్ళు బీహార్, ఒడిశా, మధ్యప్రదేశ్, ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్, తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రాలకు సంబంధించిన వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారని ప్రాథమిక సమాచారం అందింది.
He said as per the preliminary information, the workers belong to Bihar, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana.
అక్కడ జరిగిన దురదృష్టకరమైన సంఘటన చాలా మంది ప్రాణాలను బలిగొన్నది. ఇది అత్యంత విషాదకరమైన సంఘటన. ఇప్పటి వరకు ఉమ్మడి రాష్ట్రంలో గానీ తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రంలో గానీ ఇన్ని ప్రాణాలను బలిగొన్న దుర్ఘటన జరగలేదు. అందుకే ఈరోజు నిన్నటి నుంచి మా మంత్రులు నిరంతరం పర్యవేక్షిస్తూ సంస్థ యొక్క యజమానులతో, ప్రభుత్వ అధికారులతో, అదేవిధంగా ఫైర్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్, హైడ్రా, డిజాస్టర్ మేనేజ్మెంట్, పోలీస్ సిబ్బంది, రెవెన్యూ సిబ్బంది అన్ని శాఖలను సమన్వయం చేసుకుంటూ అక్కడ చర్యలకు ఉపక్రమించడం జరిగింది. మంత్రుల పర్యవేక్షణతో పాటు ఈరోజు నేనే స్వయంగా ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి దుర్ఘటనను పరిశీలించి దీనికి సంబంధించిన వివరాలను సేకరించి దానికి సంబంధించిన ప్రభుత్వం తీసుకోవాల్సిన చర్యలను అన్నిటిని కూడా ప్రభుత్వం చేపట్టవలసిన బాధ్యతను కూడా ఈరోజు అధికారులకు ఆదేశాలు ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది.
Revanth Reddy announced rupees 1 crore ex gratia along with the company to the families of each of the deceased. He further said those with serious injuries will receive rupees 10 lakh each, while rupees 5 lakh will be extended to those with partial injuries. As immediate relief, rupees 1 lakh will be given to the bereaved families and rupees 50,000 to the injured. A high-level committee consisting of Chief Secretary, Special Chief Secretary Disaster Management, Principal Secretary Labour, Principal Secretary Health and Additional DGP Fire Services was formed to probe the incident. An expert committee appointed by the government was expected to visit the site on Thursday to ascertain the causal factors of the accident. Revanth demanded a detailed report and stressed the importance of periodic inspections in chemical industries to prevent such disasters in the future.
Already our director labor department, director boilers, they have inspected, they have given certain instructions to that concern, but who is in charge, that person also has died in this accident. So we could not recover, we could not collect all those information. My team is there on the job, definitely they will collect all those information, then I will push you to.
The CM said the state would introduce a transparent policy to prevent such industrial accidents. Multiple teams of Disaster Response Force of Hydra, National Disaster Response Force and State Disaster Response Force were deployed for search and rescue operations. The injured wailed in agony as they suffered severe burns on their bodies. The plant operations were temporarily suspended for around 90 days. The Telangana State Human Rights Commission or TSHRC took suo motu cognizance of the incident. TSHRC issued notices to the District Collector, Commissioner of Labour, Director General of Fire Services and Superintendent of Police Sangareddy, directing them to submit a detailed report by July 30. The Commission also expressed grave concern over alleged lapses in industrial safety and violations of workers' rights. The Sigachi factory, established in 1990, manufactures microcrystalline cellulose or MCC excipients, which are fillers and coating materials used in tablets and capsules. Sigachi has clients across the pharma, food, cosmetic and specialty chemical sectors around the world. In India, Telangana is a major hub for manufacturing in the pharma sector, with its exports valued at $3.48 billion in 2019 to 2020. However, the ground reality remains grim when it comes to safety, with reportedly over 500 accidents occurring in the pharma and chemical industries in the last 5 years alone in the southern state.